The sun always rises.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Rare here, and today we're going to play some mid lane Veigar. And before we get started, I just want to give a quick thanks to Dweeb, Corriguns, Gladiolus, and Chakra Khan for just being good sports and champion select. This is not a team builder game, this is just a blind pick game. And I had requested mid for the sake of recording the video, and I know a couple people on this team were also wanting to play it, but they were kind enough to advocate mid to me and play the other lanes. So what's the last vid I put up? Episode 51. This is the last vid I put up. Obviously this is episode 52, starring Nami.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
And yeah, so we're gonna be against, I'm assuming, probably a Kali, possibly Yasuo. Both ways not great for Veigar, little dangerous, a little scary. There's a Xin Zhao jungler as well, so I'm definitely gonna buy a lot of wards this game because those are all very divey, strong blap champions. Obviously, if I can lock down a Kali, I would be pretty decent at killing her because she'll probably build a fair amount of ability power. But that said, I do like our team comp actually. We have a Warwick and a Shaco, so great split push potential, good lockdown potential, excellent gank potential, especially with Warwick having teleport. And then our bot lane is Vayne and Braum, which is actually pretty decent. I am a fan of Vayne in general. I think she has decent synergy with Braum. I think Braum is better off with more poke-based champions, honestly, but I don't think there's anything. Okay, you know what? He's got that fine. I'm not even gonna worry about it. He's got good boxes, so sorry Shaco, it's just I didn't realize Veigar's Q couldn't hit over the wall, and I will miss that first CS. So blue start on Xin. Go ahead and let Shaco know that. That way he can possibly go for a counter gank if he wants to. We'll go ahead and pop the passive on Yasuo here just with a quick auto attack. I did let myself get hit by that Q there, that was a mistake. I didn't actually mean to do that. So I'm not sure how effectively I'll be able to really harass this Yasuo necessarily. I'm just going to mostly do it whenever it's feasible, but not really immediately worry about it, I suppose. It's going to be on the back burner. I think it's a good way of putting it. No flash Zins out already. Nice. Alright, Braum. We got hit by that. Oh, he does have Tornado. I got to be careful where that. Got to be aware of the fact that he's got Tornado there. Yep, there's that. So we went ahead and dodged the Tornado. That's good. We will miss out on that caster minion. Not the end of the world, though. The one thing you always have to make certain when laning against Yasuo, and I will admit I don't have a lot of experience laning against Yasuo, but you always 100% absolutely have to be aware of when he does and when he doesn't have Tornado up. When he doesn't have Tornado up, it's a bit safer to go for pokes or to go for CS, but when he's got that Tornado rearing, you gotta respect that and just back up. It's not worth the risk whatsoever. And I'm gonna miss that melee minion because that tower hit, unfortunately. It's a little sucky. We're definitely a little behind on CS right now. And Yasuo is, of course, making a fairly big wave for me to have to deal with here, but we will level up and get the W just in time. Get that melee minion there. Get that one as well. Auto attack Q, get that one. And we got almost all of the CS there. We missed a couple, but overall it wasn't bad. So obviously Yasuo does have his passive backup. I mean, he's got Tornado as well. Okay, so we'll dodge Tornado there. He wasn't really in a good position to Tornado me anyway. I was intentionally keeping myself a little bit further away than I would normally. Like I said, you gotta respect the NATO. It's as simple as that. If you respect the NATO, you'll probably be fine in lane. Now, when it comes to his win wall, I might be able to negate it for the most part if I am the one who gets the initial stun. Like, if I E and he gets hit by it just straight away, then I can kind of ignore win wall. I don't have to worry about it as much, because I can get a full combo on him before he has any real time to react. But that is certainly not necessarily always going to happen. I can't really, you know, insist on that happening. That's something that I have to kind of force. So we'll see how that works out here. Now, obviously, I'm going to try and shuffle lane here. There's that stun. I'm gonna get a fair amount of damage on Yasuo there. There's my ignite, and there's the first blood for Shaco, which is great. happy to give that to him. I really don't need the first blood, honestly, so it's perfectly fine that he has it. I'm gonna make sure we don't get hit by a tornado here. Oh, I got his passive up. That's too bad. Because I actually probably could have gone for a kill there, but there we go. We'll auto attack. We'll do the fadeaway auto like that, where we auto and then make sure we're out of range before the tower can get mad at us. So definitely not a bad start. Obviously, Shaco getting that buff reset. I think he just had blue on Xin. He might have had red too. I'm not really sure. Or did Shaco counter? You know, Shaco might have actually just straight up countered the red. I saw him go in the jungle area, but I wasn't fully paying attention. I probably should have been, honestly. But just too focused on my own lane against Yasuo here for obvious reasons. Just don't want to get, you know, put in the own zone by a Yasuo. That would kind of suck. Oh, I could have got that caster. I figured it was going to die, so I didn't go for the last auto. But could have picked it up there. Small mistake by me. Not the end of the world, but a small mistake. So 27 CS to 22. I'm actually ahead of Yasuo. That's refreshing, given my mid lane history. But we're doing okay, so that's good. Alright, we'll get this melee minion here. Go ahead and W real fast. It's going to miss that cart. I was kind of hoping it would. Oh, wait. Nope. Tornado. Tornado alert. Tornado alert. Tornado watch. I live in Indiana, so that's all the more relevant to me, I suppose. Hopefully no one gets offended by that from, like, a recent tornado victim or something. If you are a recent tornado victim, A, why are you watching this? You have way more important things to do. And B, I'm really sorry, because tornadoes are very scary, especially here in Indy. We get some pretty nasty ones every now and then. We are right on that edge of Tornado Alley. Speaking of being on the edge of Tornado Alley, just narrowly missing out on that tornado hitting me, which was the plan, of course, but just glad that things are going my way right now. Oh, sad panda. Missed that CS. Sad panda, sad panda. Now, the one thing I do love about Veigar, and I really, really love this about Veigar, is his passive, where it's basically, Veigar just has a built-in chalice. So whenever he's missing mana, he gains mana back faster, and the more mana you're missing, you know, it's just like chalice. The more mana you're missing, the more mana you get back. So, ooh, I walked into that on accident. He actually had his ult up as well. If I was out of position there, that could have been a free Yasuo kill, so that's a little scary. Well, we will force the flash there, but unfortunately I'm out of mana. Oh, well, I almost had that. He might be able to pick it up with Blood Scent there. Oh no, he's out of mana. Or rather, Xin Zhao's attacking him. Not out of mana. I'm good at English, I swear. Really, I graduated college. Whether you choose to believe that or not is up to you, but no, I actually really did graduate college. So, completely out of mana here, but we also have a decent wave, and there's minions to kill, and I just don't want to back quite yet. Oh, no, I'm missing CS. Oh, it hurts, it hurts. No. Okay, we got that one at least. So we'll go ahead and go back here. So against Yasuo, really don't need to get something like Chalice. It's not going to be very helpful, because we don't need magic resistance. So, what do I want to rush? You know what? We have pretty decent farm. Let's go for a Rod of Ages, actually. Decided that that is going to be my best course of action here. So we'll get boots, rod, and 2 wards, and a couple health potions. And I'm feeling pretty confident that I can actually pull off a decent Rod of Ages here. So we're going to need, what, 1,600 gold? Yeah, 1,600 gold starting now. Can I get that in around 7 minutes? I think I can get somewhere around there, yeah. We'll probably have a slightly delayed Rod of Ages, but it would definitely be helpful if I can pick up a kill or 2 in the mid lane. Now, I'm not going to necessarily need the blue buff here, because overall, I mean, I've been doing okay on my own without having that blue buff, just because of Veigar's passive. It's certainly nice on Veigs, absolutely, but it's not required. I just think it's really good, but I also don't think I need it to be successful. I'm not really sure I missed that caster minion. I guess one of the other caster minions was going astray and just wanted to hit over there. Oh, that's what I was afraid of, but that's fine. Oh, there's the knockup as well. However, we didn't have the Yasuo burn his ult in time, so that's good. Oh wow, he's got almost no magic resistance. I could have just probably killed him. I didn't realize he was going to be that easy of a target. Well, take this last caster minion here. I think Zin's going for... Oh no, Xin already had blue, but we can still counter jungle him. At least make an attempt to. So let's see if we can get something a little trollsy going here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Alright, so that's a free blue, and that's why I wanted to go for it mostly, just because I knew I could ensure a free blue buff, and that also helps Shako as well with the assist gold, so definitely worth it. Now I can totally poke and harass the living daylights out of this Yasuo without having to worry about it at all. Oh. I should go help the team, probably. Actually, I should definitely go help the team, so I'm going to go ahead and rotate down here. Oh, he died to dragon. But we'll pick it up here. In his name. Oh god. Whole team. Whole team. Oh god. Not worth. Not worth. So we did lose 3 for that dragon. Could have been worse, I guess, but not good. Not good at all. Didn't really want to die there because I did have that fresh blue, so yeah, I made the rotation for the team's sake there. It wasn't bad initially, but after Akali rotated, I should have just left. We'd got that dragon, and I definitely overstayed for that fight, especially after already having blown my ult there. I was still on cooldown, so just shouldn't have gone for that. Slight mistake. We overstayed. Ezreal will get double buffs, which is kind of crappy, and Akali will pick up my blue, I'm pretty sure. So not great, but it could be worse. Those are their only kills, so I'll just have to farm up in mid here, and we'll hopefully get that Rite of Ages on time still. More than likely not, if I'm being completely honest, but I'm going to shoot for it, so we'll see what we can do. I do have decent farm so far. There's once again the tornado from Yasuo, so let's go ahead and completely circumvent that. Did pick up 2 of those minions there. Oh, darn, I just wasn't in a good spot. My bad. Sorry, Shako. I just wasn't in a good spot to follow up on that. If I was, obviously, I would have been more than happy to have just straight up blapped him. But, just didn't happen. Okay, so I'm going to put a ward here. Just in case. There's the tornado from Yasuo again. And again, we'll just completely circumvent that. Tornado is obviously not accessible, so we can just go ahead and poke Yasuo a little bit. He is going for a static shiv, not that that should surprise me, because it's obviously just what you buy on Yas. So we'll continue the farm here. Missing the auto attack, missing the melee minions as always, because what's new? I noticed that this Yasuo is very reluctant to use his E. Maybe he's just not leveling it. That has certainly become something that's more prominent in like LCS games. We're seeing lots of Yasuos level up their E's very early, just in an attempt to you know, be able to flow onto ranged attackers much better. So definitely something I've noticed, but I don't think this Yasuo is choosing to do that. Xin Zhao is obviously here, waiting in the back lines there for a gank. I could certainly try and certainly try and bait something out, rather. Oh, yep, there they come. That's fine. Oh, no, that's fine now. Well, there's one down. Making it a 1-for-1 trade at least. Not sure if Shako can actually pick up a second here, but that's okay. I didn't necessarily have to stay there. I probably could have just left and maybe re-engaged after Shako entered in, but it's really not a big deal. I still got what I wanted, which was the Rite of Ages there. So we'll go for a DFG next, I'm pretty sure here. I'm just feeling pretty comfortable with that. And I think Yasuo got that kill. I'm fairly certain he did. I'm not entirely positive, but again, not a big deal. I made it a 1-for-1 trade, and I didn't have any global buffs or anything to give up, so not a huge deal. If these guys continue to push bot here. Ooh, Warwick with the sneaky teleport. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Let's see if I can make a play here. Oh, nice. He's going to go straight for the Ezreal. So, nice by this Warwick here. Is he going to try to catch Braum? It looks like he's thinking about it. I don't think we'll necessarily be successful in that regard, but He was certainly thinking about it there. Shako, if you don't need blue, I'll take, but I don't need it. Just letting him know that if he doesn't require blue, I'll happily borrow it. All right, we'll come on over. So we're 1, 2, and 3 right now. Not amazing, obviously. Could be much better. There's our blue buff. Tie. Boom. I'll just keep on farming here. Did miss that Q there. It's a little awkward. Just a skosh. Should have bought some wards. That was definitely a mistake I made in not buying wards for our mid lane here. Whoa! No! 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 Go away, please. We don't want that at all. That is quite scary. There's a tornado, so we'll just go ahead and back out of that. And we'll throw a Q out. And go ahead and W these casters here. Why can I still not kill you? Gosh darn it. Stupid caster minions. So Akali obviously still roaming about. The flashes though. Oh wow, multiple flashes. They want my ass. Let's take top 4 mid. Wow, they really wanted me dead apparently. Dang, son. Not sure if trying to contest this is a wise choice, given the tower will go down there. They're probably going to engage on that. It's looking like a dead Braum to me. Yep. Not sure I completely agreed with going for that engagement there. A little bit overzealous, but I can understand their thought process of wanting to try and save the tower. But now we're going to lose 2 towers as a result of that. That's pretty bad. Maybe not lose 2 entirely, but it's going to be close. Alright, we'll go down. Oh, that was bad. We will have Warwick come on over here. How much is he really going to be able to do, though? I'm not entirely sure. Not too much, it's looking like. Oh, he is going to go for it, though. What? That knockup. That knockup. That was questionable. Oh well, I got a double there, so I'll take it. Hopefully they can lock up this Akali. That would be quite good, obviously. Auto attack. There. Okay, they locked up Braum, so 3 for 2. Could have been worse. We are obviously really behind on objectives, however, because we did lose both of those towers. What to do? What to do? It's that Xin Zhao knock up into the Yasuo Blink that is killing me in fights currently. A little annoying. Not too much I can do as Veigar to really stop it unless I stun both of them. Or just dodge out on the tornado. But the third Talon strike specifically on Xin Zhao is the big issue there. So I will rotate over to Dragon because I know it's going to take them a little while to take it. And I want to make sure that we do get that gold because we certainly need that objective gold going our way. Warwick is overstaying just a touch here against this Akali. We'll get Dragon, which is good. I did lose out on that blue buff, though. That's a bit of a bummer. Not gonna lie, a bit of a bummer. But we did get that Rod of Ages at least, so we could certainly be in a worse situation. We could be much worse for wear than we actually are. So again, not too worried about it. Not gonna complain. Oh, nope. Don't want this at all. Not bueno. I appreciate Shako trying to go for a gank there, but was in. It's just not a good idea. Not feeling it. And that is a dead Vayne 100%. No way we're gonna save her. Might not want to go out that far without wards. It's a little dangerous. Little dangerous. But that's okay. That's alright. We'll be okay. Mostly I'm just a little concerned about that whole Xin Zhao, or even Braum for that matter, into a Yasuo ult. That's a little awkward that we both dropped our wards right there. We'll have to see if we can catch someone here. Now we're thinking about it. We're definitely thinking about it. Oh, looks like we're gonna be the ones that get caught, actually. Go ahead and drop the stun there. As to how helpful it's really gonna be, I'm not entirely sure. Get the Q off on Akali. Oh, she's not even gonna go down, really? Okay, no, she will go down. Oh. Yeah, I don't know where Vayne was that whole fight. Was she really engaging with us? I'm honestly not entirely sure. Yeah, could have used that DPS there. We are kind of throwing. We had a pretty decent start here, but things are just not going our way right now. So I think we're going to lose this inhib, honestly. It's going to be pretty close. I would really like to save for DFG if at all possible, but I mean, I might have to get home guards. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go for home guards. I really don't want to, but I think I'd be making a mistake if I didn't at this point. So we'll run over and see if I can get a kill here, or maybe even a couple. There's one. There's two. Go ahead and kill the minions here, because I obviously don't want them to have access to my inhibitor. We didn't lose inhib, so could have been worse. Could have been worse. Those will die to a W there. Yes, they will. So, I mean, that got us back in. I got a double there. Actually, I got a double there, so you know what? I'm not going to go back quite yet, but as soon as I can get DFG, I would really like to go back for sure. Warwick posting that he wants help at blue. Ooh, careful, buddy. No. Oh, he's dead. Well, I will be able to kill Xin at least, but I am totally boned. Yep. Nope, I'm not getting out of here alive. Yeah. I burned the flash there. I think I'd be in range for a quick ult and get out, but it did not happen. Obviously not very good. Still going to be out of range of that DFG. Really unfortunate. Maybe I should just be rushing Zhonya's, honestly. Actually, yeah, I should have just rushed Zhonya's. I still could transition into it. But at this point, I mean, we're already so close to the DFG, we might as well just get it. So, I guess the real question is, am I going to wait for 40 gold in base? I think I will. It's going to be a little awkward, but I think I'm going to wait for it just because I need that damage in that power spike to blow someone up. Specifically, Yasuo would be nice. Or maybe even Ezreal, but I really need that damage spike. So we'll wait for the gold. Won't be too much longer, luckily. And there she blows. Got the DFG now. Obviously, just gonna make sure I remember to use it in fights. But I just gotta stun first, then spam all the spells at once. Because that's how you play Veigar. We'll go ahead and drop the W. And just hit up some creep here. So, obviously getting a little bit easier to last hit, just because we are getting a decent ability power ratio, 351. I am 6, and 4, so, I mean, I've got kills, but I'm also dying every time I'm getting kills, which is not what we want to see on Veigar at all. Well, did some decent damage there. And we did pop the DFG as well, so at least forced Akali out of this fight, and we could certainly go for a follow-up here of some sort. Warwick thinking about going for an ult play here. Go ahead and W those minions because I like CS. Oh, just slow them. Just slow them. No slows. Oh, that's so awkward. I have no stun. I gotta keep out of Xin range for obvious reasons. Oh, I thought I got the ignite on Xin. Not playing well this game at all. I don't want to surrender. Just need to focus targets better. Also, don't ult unless one of us can follow up. But yeah, we're just not focusing targets at all. And I also didn't get the ignite off on Xin. That was my fault. I completely whiffed the ignite there. So They at least aren't taking Dragon, but again, not in a good position. I am going to go for a Zonius here, so I'll pick up some armor. Probably should have done that way sooner, to be completely honest, but that's on me. I went for the DFG, got a little greedy with it, thinking I could blow someone up. So far, I've been unable to completely 100% someone. I know I can get there, because that's Veigar's job, is to blow someone up, but we are currently not at that stage of blow-upitude, if that is a word. Go and wait for that. Oh, really? 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 Oh, very well. Alright, we'll go back to mid lane one more time here. Throw down the W. We'll pick up the cart with an auto attack. Obviously would have preferred to have queued. How much? 88 so far. Not amazing, not terrible. That's going to be awkward for Braum, though. Let him jump? Okay, guys, you should have let him jump to you. Oh, my God. Okay. Alright. Okay. Got Braum dead at least. There's a stun. And Vayne will help me fight. Come on, Vayne. Yeah. Okay, well, Shaka picked that one up, so. Not a full ace, however. Yasuo is still alive, so gonna have to be aware of that anyway. Yep. Don't get tornadoed. Alright, he gets out. That's good. Obviously, blue flash on the Yasuo there, so it's actually not that bad for us overall. He shouldn't re-engage for this, though. Is he gonna go for the dragon? He is. Okay, no, he's not actually gonna go for it. I was gonna say, that's a little ballsy on his part. And they will all be back up at this point. So we'll go ahead and run up here real fast and throw out a quick blappity blap. Thank you very much, Braum, for the CS there. I appreciate it. We'll go ahead and max our stun. I max my stun before my W this game just because they do have so many initiates. I want to have that stun up as much as possible, so obviously it's just the cooldown. Whenever it is feasible to have it up, I want it up against a Sakali, against Xin Zhao and Yasuo. So the last fight was not bad. We actually came out, you know, moderately ahead there. Not amazingly ahead, but moderately ahead. They could be going for Baron here. Nope, doesn't look like it after all, but I was a little afraid that they were going to for a second. Don't have any vision. Could use some more wards, gents. We just don't have any vision on the map. Definitely could use some. Oh, hello. Well, I wasn't wrong about that. Oh, come on. Oh, I got the Q off as I died. So I at least killed the Kali. Good job, Braum. Nice defensive stat reset there. Oh, dude, auto attack. You gotta kill Xin. Okay, no, he went down, but Yasuo will clean up there. We just didn't have Warwick. And that'll be the reason why we lose that fight. Yeah, we needed Warwick bad. And we will probably lose Inhibitor as a result of that, just because Warwick cannot effectively 1v1 Yasuo and Ezreal. And I don't know, I mean, we got the catch there originally, but then Akali zoned, so I couldn't just immediately kill her. I also did kind of hesitate there. But even then, she probably would have zoned before I could have completely 100%ed her. I'm also just not getting the best of Peel, but again, we fought that with that Warwick, so that explains why. No one's fault necessarily, but just, you know, rough engages. They're rough. They could be much more refined, and they just, this far, have not been. So I'm going to keep on trying to CS as best I can here, but we really do need more ward coverage. Did Shaco go for... Okay, no, he did not go for Jungle Item. Didn't think he did, but just wanted to double check that. Braum does have a Sightstone and Pink Ward, so he can go ahead and ward up Dragon at his discretion. Enemy team will pick up the Dragon there. And they are going to probably rotate mid. So far at 110 ability power, not bad, not bad. We're actually pushing into super minions here, believe it or not. As crazy as that sounds. Oh, you shouldn't be 1v1ing that Xin Zhao, though. I don't know why I ulted there. That was really dumb. Should not have done that at all. Don't know why we're not focusing the Akali a bit more instead of the Yasuo. But again, no one's perfect. We really need to... Wish we could lock down Akali instead of Yas personally, but that's just me. Just because I know she's going to jump on me and she has Zhonya's. Don't know what he means by that. I mean, it should be pretty obvious that Akali can just dumpster us because we're squishy. Like, that should be a pretty obvious statement. So we'll go ahead and pick up the Zhonya's here. Got our home guards ticking. We'll put the Zhonya's on 1. Good job by Shaco there. He will probably die to Ezreal. Oh no, he will actually survive, so good for him. Throw out the W. Try and clean up some of his CS here. Got most of it. That's not bad. So the tower won't go down right away anyways. Blood Scent will detect Ezreal way out there. And he is not backing for some reason. Are they doing Baron? Strange. I don't think Warwick should go for this. That is, okay, you just killed yourself. You literally just... Well, that's going to be a free Baron for them. Can't really effectively stop that now, not 4v5 anyway. You went 1v5, well. Not sure what he means by that, once again. He's just making some poor decisions. Not sure why he thought that was necessary. Dude, you know what? Let's just put the Warwick on ignore. Let's just put the Warwick on ignore. He's starting to rescind that previous comment of thanking him for good sportsmanship earlier, because he's certainly not showing it now. I really don't know why. I mean, there's no need for it, but whatever. So they're probably going to pick this up before we can really stop them, but we can certainly try. Nope. No, we're dead. Yep, we're dead. We all stacked into that Yasuo knock up there. And that's not necessarily the game, but pretty gosh darn close. So, yeah. Not sure if we can really come back from this. If there's another vote for yes, I suppose I might do it, but I don't really want to. I'd like to keep playing this out, honestly. So, what else can I do to help out here? Just get Rabadons, I think. Go for more Blat potential. I'll go ahead and hit no. No one else seems to be voting. I will be up in 10 seconds. Can we save the inhibitor is the real question. Not sure. Probably not, but we can certainly make an effort to once I'm up. The real problem is that Akali is just hard for me to kill at this point, because she is fairly tanky actually. She's got Zhonya's and then she does have a Giant Spelt on as well. If someone would just drop a pink ward, like a pink ward, that would certainly help in my attempts to kill Akali anyway. And there's one down. Throw up another stun there. I'm getting jumped on. We will Zhonya's here under tower. Not sure how effective that's going to be though. Yasuo might go down here if he gets autoed. Nope, he will survive. And that will probably be the game. So, I mean, overall, I didn't do terrible in lane to begin with. I got ganked a lot, but, you know, I think I started like, what, 1, 2, and 3? Then we went like 3, 4, and 3 or something like that. I mean, like, it wasn't bad. I've had a lot of kills. I've just been consistently dead in fights because we just haven't had a really great front line. And we haven't been effectively dealing with Akali. But she played it smart and she went fairly tanky. So that's why it was a lot harder to kill her. Obviously, rushing Zhonya's pretty early made it impossible for me to blap her. So, well played to the Akali for sure. There's the random Braum ult, obviously trying to stop them from taking the inhibitor, but a little bit preemptive there, in my opinion anyway. And yeah, there's the Akali damage coming out once more. I will go in for a stun here to at least help out. We'll see how effective that really is though. I will be able to somewhat, you know, decently took down Yasuo here, but his ult reset and creep will get the win. GG. And you know what? We did the best we could. I don't know, we just really didn't have very good synergy. Like, for example, Warwick had teleport and just didn't really teleport into fights very often, if at all, for that matter. I don't really remember him doing any, especially at, like, Dragon, for example. We just didn't really gel as a team, which is unfortunate. You know, it was a fun game overall, but just didn't go our way, and that happens sometimes. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching nevertheless, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.